Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's J Marie, and we are here to recap The Real Housewives of Potomac Season 10, Episode 3. It's morning time. I'm in my onesie. I got my coffee. And I am going to be doing my puzzle while I talk to y'all. Some of y'all might not know what the whole puzzle thing is about, but there's a brand called Smart Art, and she released a bunch of puzzles. Ran to Home Goods, got 3 of them. I've been doing this puzzle, and baby, it's 1,000 pieces, and I thought I was ready for 1,000 pieces, but I'll be stressed out. First off, we got taglines. Taglines they actually could have kept. If I had to say anybody's tagline that I really liked, I guess like Tia and Stacy, but the rest of them, I didn't like them. I wasn't feeling them. Y'all could have did better. I could have wrote better taglines for y'all. And I don't know what it is with Ashley and this second bloom stuff. Like, I have never heard of a second bloom just as much as I've never heard of chin checking. The first scene that we are shown is Kei having a conversation with Wendy once again. And I just don't understand Kei's purpose. Not her purpose, her point. I don't get her point anymore. I do feel as if she wants Wendy to be the friend that she wants her to be. Wendy, even if they are friends or whatever it may be, is giving low maintenance. Like, you want this girl to hold your hand, be there, do this, do that. I don't know. I personally feel, do I want to say insecure, jealous? It's just given that you and Wendy be at these same events. You feel some type of way. You want a friendship, but then you want to talk business. Like, I don't know. Kei is really, again, I've been saying this, she's giving high school. This is giving a high school situation. Wendy just sitting there laughing at her as she should, because I really don't know what more you want Wendy to say when you are expressing how you feel. And she just don't know what to say. Like, that's how you feel. Okay, girl, but Kei, find something else to talk about, please. I do feel that her and Wendy was having a little childish moment. I feel like they was kikiing. Are they really beefing? Who knows? Who cares? I forgot what situation. I think it was with Robin, when I really wasn't liking how Robin was treating Wendy, but then like off screen they was friends. So I have to start to learn that this is reality TV. These hoes be kicking it outside of TV just as much as Kei has shown this episode that you have conversations with these girls outside of recording. Cool, fine. But why are you bringing it up to the show? The show is the show. What we talk about outside of the show don't have nothing to do with when we're filming. The next scene, we have Stacy and Jazzy sitting down. I think Jazzy is a beautiful woman. I feel that she should be on the show. You could take Ashley off. You could take Giselle off. At this point, you could take Kei off and put Jazzy on there, because we're watching Real Housewives. Jazzy is a wife. No matter how they may be feeling about her man having kids and all of that, she's a wife. She got the ring. So, I don't know. I think that Jazzy would be good on the show, being more than just a friend. Stacy is sitting here pulling up these receipts, and my one and only question is, baby, what you gonna do with them? You showing them to Jazzy. Go show that to Giselle. They continue to talk to you, talk about you, and saying all this stuff. Go take them receipts, please. And I definitely feel that Stacy is collecting her information, hopefully collecting it and just gonna dish it out to them. That's my hopes. But yeah, I think that Jazzy should be on the show a lot more. Stacy clearly does her research, but she does not use it when they are coming for her. So hopefully we use her. Hopefully we see her utilize this information later on in the show. Then we get to the scene where Giselle, I guess, prompts these women to go shopping. Last woman who should be taking anybody shopping. Like, Giselle can't dress. Her telling the sales lady, oh, that's a cute shirt. No, it's not. Then Tia gets there and you want to talk about Tia dressing. And I'm so glad that they rolled back all of these outfits that Giselle wears. Like, we know Giselle can't dress. We just, at this point, we just let it go. We give it a pass. But this is when things start to get Real, because the chin checking comes back up. Angel shows up, the chin checking comes back up. Of course, Kei is lying. She tells Angel once again that she did not say chin checking, but then Tia and Giselle, like, yes, like, with Giselle is definitely like, yes, she did. Now she backpedaling. Wendy pulled up too. So yeah, and Wendy, they all like, she did say that, whatever, whatever. So in that moment, I'm on Angel's side. This whole recap, I'm gonna ask y'all: do y'all think Angel is fake? Like that situation in the store versus them sitting down at Kay's house. We gonna get into that, but let's break it down. So Angel is sitting there finding out that my friend who called me and told me she didn't say that, now these ladies are telling me that she did say that. And at the end of the day, even when Kay was like, she went back and looked, I don't know what she went back and looked at. She said what she said. So I can see, like, Angel is trying to believe her friend. I've been knowing her for 20 years. I only know y'all fulfillment. I'm going to believe my friend. Like she said, yes, she was mad in the moment. She feels some type of way in the moment. Like, damn, my friend really did say this. You lied to me about it. So yeah, she was popping her shit. She was saying whatever, whatever. Cool, fine. These messy bitches, they getting all, oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. She did say she was going to say something. Whatever y'all felt that her energy was, that was her energy. She was kind of hurt by finding out that her friend lied to her and said some shit like that. Because if I'm getting this right, chin checking is just a bitch checking you, okay? I don't know why they keep letting them run with somebody then punch them in the chin. It's just somebody checking you. It must be some, I don't even know if it's what, Maryland talk. Because some people that I ask, they know what it is. It might just be old school and I ain't never heard it. But I don't understand why they want to call Angel fake, in my opinion. And yeah, I saw Angel titties at that store. Out, okay? They was out. And not to mention, Giselle calling Angel's gathering boring. Y'all need some peace. I feel that y'all think that if it's not drama, that y'all not having fun, even though she has something peaceful and y'all still made it about Stacy and just made it less peaceful. But like Giselle said, you ain't hosted a trip. You haven't planned anything since 2018. Because normally Karen does. And okay, yeah, you going to take these girls to a beautiful place, but what are y'all going to do while y'all there? What y'all going to do while y'all there? That's what matters, sweetheart. While you talking about Angel putting on an event, she's peaceful. Zen. Do you not get it? She even said y'all can't raise y'all voices in her house. But y'all like drama. Now we're at Kay's house. The conversations are happening. Um, Stacy being messy, prying, trying to figure out what Kay and Greg living situation is. Anytime that Kay is honestly speaking about Greg, I'm literally like face frowned up, eyes rolled, because she accepts the bare minimum from him when it comes to support. I get it. Your partner may not like what you're doing, agree with what you're doing, but I just feel like you're my partner. You should support me no matter what. But she'll take the bare minimum, or his bare minimum of support, and that's enough for her. Stacy pulls up to Kay's house. Kay makes a comment about, oh, I'm being the bigger, even though Stacy's taller than me, I'm being the bigger person. And then they roll back to when they was at Ashley's second bloom. Stay with me. Am I tripping? But the way that Kay is treating Stacy and dismissing her is the same way that Kay feels that Wendy is treating her. But you're treating Stacy like that. Tell me if I'm tripping. Tell me if I'm wrong. Like, this is the stuff that throws me off about Kay, because you just talking and it ain't making sense. You're lying, you're talking, you're getting loud, you're doing a lot that's just not making sense. Of course, Giselle pulls up, looking a mess, as always. But what I did not like was her comment about Angel's boobs. I didn't like it. What do you mean? What is she doing? Her boobs are out. I don't know if Angel would consider herself a plus size woman, whatever the case may be. She just had a baby. Her boobs are out. The dress that she has on is pretty long. So what do you mean not appropriate? Because I told y'all I do recaps on TikTok, and let me go to it really quick because I definitely ignored this comment because I didn't like Giselle's comment. Somebody said it's a place and a time for everything, and she was not dressed appropriately. I went to look at every woman's dress, and all of them kind of had this part out. What do you want Angel to do with her boobs? You want her to put on something up to her neck? Is that what you want? Because her dress was definitely down to her ankles. So I didn't like Giselle's comment. And Giselle, you look a mess. You look a mess while you continuing to say all the girls look amazing. Yeah, everybody but you. You look a mess. Here's when things start to just baffle me because I had to rewind and make sure I wasn't missing parts of the conversation. So Kay makes this Wendy has to be better first, better best comment. Again, Kay is always making these little comments about Wendy, whatever. And then Stacy, what does that mean? Okay, Stacy girl. So then that's happening. And then, of course, Giselle brings up the situation about the store, about Kay backpedaling and everything. And it just seems as if they had a conversation off camera. Kay apologized. That was what that was. But then, the same way she did Wendy at that park, talking about Giselle, somebody, you don't even like that lady. Now you're sitting here, your friend is kind of having a situation with these girls, and you say, you don't even like Wendy. You don't even like her. What is that? What is that she's doing? I think that is weird. Somebody please drop in the comments. What is it? Why does she keep doing that? So now, because Angel doesn't have the same energy that she had 2 days ago at the store, because Kay apologized. She was like, if I did say that and it offended, like, she apologized. I feel like they wanted more drama. These are friends of 20 years. What, y'all want another Portia and Shamia situation next? So they are calling Angel fake now. Angel's fake because she doesn't have the same energy at the store that she had. She doesn't have the same energy at Kay's house that she had at the store. Now, where I do agree with Wendy and Giselle, Kay sitting there telling her basically like, something about a chin check, whatever. Like, I forgot what she said. I felt like she was trying to get Angel together. I didn't like that. If I was Angel, I would have said something, number one. But I do agree with Wendy. Your energy after Kay said what she said, my energy definitely would have been towards Kay. But Kay shifted it and put it on Wendy. So I don't understand why Angel's being called fake or being called out. Yes, Angels is a sweet girl. She seems very sweet and peaceful. But in that moment, when I have my friend of 20 years sitting here talking to me like that, lying to me, playing in my face like that, these ladies over here saying I'm lying, I'm fake, I'm not keeping that same energy, I'd be ready to flip the fuck out. I would be. I would be ready to flip out. And I know that she has to just keep her composure. She's, first of all, I don't even know y'all ladies. I know Kay, and she's probably trying to figure out how to assess these women. But Ashley, you weren't at the store. Who are you to even be commenting, saying anything? Like, this is when, honestly, I know that I said that I would take Giselle off the show, but I was talking to my cousin and he brought up a great point. Yes, Giselle is messy, but she takes the things that people tell her and she brings it back up. Ashley, you don't be nowhere in sight. You be making shit up. We've seen Ashley make up lies. We've seen her make up lies. And that's what I don't like, that you make stuff up. You try to create drama. You wasn't at the store, girl. You need to shut up, sit down, be quiet. I don't feel like Angel was being fake. I do understand that, yes, in the moment when she was at that store, she was hurt. She was angry. It's 2 days later. Like, I don't still have that same energy. Her and Kay could have talked about it. Kay sat there at the table and said sorry. Whether it was a backhand sorry or whatever the case may be, if Angel was okay with it, Angel was okay with the apology that her friend gave her. So now Angel's fake all of a sudden. She's fake. I don't agree that Angel's fake. I just feel that this is an interesting dynamic because she's new to these girls. Kay has kind of been with these girls. It's hard. I don't think Angel's being fake. She has every right not to have that same energy. That's her friend. We're not ruining another 20-year friendship, y'all. Then they get on the sprinter. You could tell, I could tell the kind of girl Angel is. She is mad. Giselle don't have to bring that up. She do feel away. Again, she is trying to just assess the situation. But Wendy talking about, oh, if that's my friend, I would do this, this, and that. Girl, sit down. I'm not doing that. No, ain't nobody doing that. And then Kei wants to continue to come for Stacy again. You're treating Stacy the way that you feel that Wendy is treating you. Calling her a hoe. Talking about she still got her QVC voice on. And so, this is, Stacy is not going, she's not who you are, Kei. It's not that. But she did get your ass together. And I know I'm not tripping. Y'all can let me know if I ain't tripping. Stacy says something about the chin check situation has absolutely nothing to do with the Deborah situation. So Ashley's sitting there getting in a tizzy talking about that's very sensitive and da 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 da, because we was at the store when Wendy brought it up. She didn't bring it up in front of Kei, but she brought it up and we laughed it off. But here go Ashley again trying to make herself relevant. That's a sensitive subject and da 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 da. Stacy wasn't even talking about that. 9 times out of 10, I mean Stacy knows about it, but Stacy not even getting you together the way that she should, or Giselle together the way that she should. She ain't even on that with Kei. She's not. So I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Y'all think Angel was being fake? How do y'all feel about the whole Angel situation? How do y'all feel about Kei? I think Kei is doing some strange stuff. It's not looking good. I don't like what she's giving. I feel like when we were at her house at that scene, her mama was there, her man was there. It just was giving. And again, I talked to my cousin yesterday, and he feels as if maybe they thought that, one, that Kei could replace Candace. That could never be a thing. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. But also, he said that basically, what they might have given her that position because they felt bad for her. And hey, I can agree with that. Kei, you have to give us more. I would not take you off the show simply because you are trying to figure out your relationship. You could potentially be married, but you sitting here playing these little girl games about who friends with who and this, and that, and all of that, you have to cut that out. It don't look good. It doesn't look good at all. So that's my recap of episode 3 that was called Chin Checked. What, next episode we're going to get into the event that they're at. These ladies, literally, after I watch them, I lose a brain cell. And so guess what I go and do? My puzzle. And that's what I'm about to finish. I'm about to finish my puzzle. If you did not subscribe, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss the recap. I am going to continue to try to give y'all these recaps as early as possible. And yeah, let me know in the comments how y'all felt about this episode. Again, which ladies are y'all feeling? Which ladies would y'all take off? Do y'all want Jazzy to come on full time? We can kind of keep Giselle because she is just dishing the information that's given to her, but I can't do Ashley. Ashley and Kei right now, they are at the bottom. They are at the bottom of my list. And then up top, we got Stacy, Angel, and Tia. Honestly, I like them. I like the new girls. My cousin did also make another point of some of the OGs feel like when they're on here for so long, they feel as if they don't have anything, they shouldn't bring anything to the table, and that they could just pull the strings and make these new girls do whatever. That's not what we want to see. Y'all bringing up Mauricio. If I'm not tripping, is this not the same man that's over there at the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? I don't know, y'all. Again, drop the comments in the bottom.